Hello, welcome to Bikes, Boats, and Bivouacs. Join me as we ride from historic Oley Township to Alvernia University in Reading, Pennsylvania on two wheels. So here we go, starting the journey through historic Oley Township. Okay, we're going to pull out here onto the main street that goes through the village of Oley. Now, Oley is a very historic town, German ancestry, and a great farming community. I actually worked for this particular school district for a number of years as their business manager. But I love this ride through the town. It's very picturesque. You can see some of the farm buildings, etc., as we're coming into the town, and it'll start to, look more like a village, but it's just a beautiful ride. I really enjoy riding through Oley any chance I get. And I can take this back way every once in a while if I'm on the bike, rather than take a highway into work or whatever. As we come into the village, I wanted to mention that the camera I'm using to record this video is the Sony FDRX 3000 Action Cam, and that camera does a really nice job in motion. I also have the GoPro Hero 5 Session camera. I use that one a lot when I'm doing the boating videos because it's much smaller and can clip onto my hat. Now we're coming into the village. You can see lots of cute little homes on either side as we run through the town of Oley. And what's fascinating about this particular area is the farmland in this Oley Valley area is some of the best farmland in the country. A lot of it is preserved strictly for farming, so we do benefit from that. The other thing I really enjoy about this community is at Christmas time they line the streets with candles, and the Christmas carolers go down the street and anybody can participate and join. And also in the fall they have the Oley Community Fair, which attracts thousands and thousands of people, and it is really a great time for families to go there. So we appreciate everything they do here in the village of Oley to create that sense of community in the area. This is Route 73, so east would go towards Philadelphia, but I'm just on it for this little bit here. We're going to turn onto Route 662. So to orient you where I'm headed, this is towards Pottstown, and now making the right on Oley Turnpike Road. So now we're heading towards the east side of Reading. And you'll see up here on the right hand side the Oley Turnpike Dairy. Great ice cream and milkshakes. It also is a restaurant that you can grab breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So this is a really smooth road, and you can see some of the farmland that I was talking about earlier. You're starting to come into the farms. There is a rather large horse farm that will be coming up on the left-hand side, and they raise some of the finer horses. A lot of the horses from this area head down to the center of Florida in the wintertime. So here you can see that on the left-hand side on that particular farm. So this is a nice ride. This comes into Exeter Township, which is the east side of Reading, and it's just a nice picturesque ride that I enjoy taking this road. A lot of times I'll use this road to avoid traffic at rush hour, so it's becomes an easy way. Okay, we're coming up on the intersection for Route 562 in Exeter Township. I'm going to cross over this intersection to head kind of the back way towards Route 724. So I'm going to avoid Route 422, the highway, by going this way and take a more picturesque ride over to Angelica Creek Park. As you can see, this road has some twists and turns, and when you're on a motorcycle, you live for these twists and turns, and also like to go under bridges so you can lay on that throttle and hear those pipes. Remember, loud pipes save lives. So at this intersection, we're going to turn right, and this road eventually is going to cross Route 422. So here we're coming up on 422, and we caught the light so we can cut right through. See, that guy pulled out right in front of me. So you always got to watch that on the motorcycle. You know what I do is when I come up on intersections, I tend to watch the front tire, because you'll notice that tire moving before anything else in a car. So always look for the wheel to see if it's going to turn. You saw an example of that right there. So now we're taking the back road over to through Exeter Township over to Route 724. We're coming up on an old train tunnel here, so I like to lay on that throttle underneath there. Just seems cool. And this is the Schuylkill River that I talked about that goes all the way down to Philadelphia. We're coming up on Route 724 now. I'm going to make a right and head towards Reading and towards Angelica Creek Park. So this is a good point to ask. You know, this is the second narrated motorcycle ride that I did. Prior to this, I never narrated the rides. So if you wouldn't mind commenting below and let me know if you prefer narrated rides or just the ride itself with captions. So that helps me out a lot if you could let me know, how you would prefer me to set these and edit these rides. So now we're going underneath Route 176, which is a bypass that takes you down to the turnpike, and we are approaching Route 10, riding along the Schuylkill River here. As we get to the end of our journey here on 724, we are going to turn right on Route 10 for just a short period of time till we reach Angelica Creek Park on the left-hand side. And once we're on Route 10, it's just a short ride, maybe a mile or so, from that particular intersection to the entrance to Angelica Creek Park, which is also the main entrance to Alvernia University. Now the building on the left that we're coming up on, the big red building, is one of Alvernia University's buildings. So they store a lot of equipment here and have some back office, like accounting and those kinds of things, located at that particular building. But the main campus is up here on the left, and I did do a motorcycle video tour of the campus itself, so if you want to check that out, you can check that video out. But here we are at our destination. Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing. It's free, but more than anything else, go have some fun out there.